shield one up again. The unmagical one, and maybe try and get an idea of.
What the hell? Yeah, after about an hour, you guys wake up, and Thonan is just going to be chilling. What have you been doing? I'm assuming you haven't tried to open the things on your own. You could, but...
No, I'd say I'd probably read the rest of that dude's journal, since I have the time.
Fair enough. Right. So reading through from the beginning.
The sex diary.
Yeah. Okay. Meanwhile, if you guys have a think what you want to do next, just so you're kind of planned out. I was just saying to those guys about time because we're trying to try and like get through it. But yeah, basically you read through and I can give you a whole load of stuff if you want afterwards, or do you want it just now?
Yeah, no, just fling me afterwards.
Okay. Right.
I've made a separate thing for it in my notes. If you wanna kind of open the non-magical shield one just to see what we're in for, that might be a good one.
Cool. Strength checks.
How about you fucking detect and see if there's any spooky nonsense going on in this crypt, Salisbury?
Because I can't detect.
Jonas.
Can you detect?
Yeah, I meant more trappy nonsense than spooky, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'll fucking smash that.
I critically fail.
Okay. You can't critically fail on strength checks.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah, well, you just suck. You manage it anyway, because Thonan once again pulling through.
The muscle gnome.
With his -2.
I also show everyone my fancy new glove.
Cool.
It's a spooky
It's fancy.
Glove. It's a spooky snake glove. Can I check the reservoirs to see if they're full right now?
They are full.
Right.
So you have 3 attacks.
I don't know what of, but that's cool.
It's 3 successful attacks.
Yeah, I assumed poison wouldn't get used if they didn't fucking...
Land, yeah. It doesn't like fire it and just hope for the best. But yeah, you open the crypt, you open the sarcophagus, because I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And inside is a kind of like fairly well armoured looking guy with shield, sword, lying there. Hasn't reacted.
Have a wee route around, Graham, to see with a 22 perception to see if there's anything more to the sarcophagus than that.
Looking through,
No,
there's literally nothing buried with him at all. He's literally just there in his armour. The armour does not look fantastic either. It looks very kind of like...
Is there like a crest on it or some shit? Or?
No, there's nothing like that at all, which is... actually, is there? No, there would be, yeah, on this guy. Yeah, there's like... the armour looks... It looks alright, actually. It's not the best armour that you would expect, in that it's been lying in a crypt for a while. So, like, at the time when it was actually worn, it would have probably been, like, pretty good standard, pretty good quality armour. It's got markings of the deity on the shield. It's got like colours on the crest. It's colours of the deity, which is like gold and silver, I think. Like gold in the kind of like just natural iron colour on the actual armour itself and on his like cloak and stuff. And his sword is similar to that of the deity, like the one in the symbol of the deity. So it's got the kind of like the pronged crossguard or the spiked crossguard. It kind of looks like a sun.
Cool. So I kind of assume that we'll do the same with the next one and then just beat up whoever we find in, because
just even if it doesn't move, just punch it anyway.
Yeah, makes sense.
I assume if we're going for the magical shield one next, it will most certainly move.
Yeah.
Because so far we're fucking 2 out of 3 for crits, and the 2 have been magical.
Okay.
So, do we want to go open this last one?
Yeah. So Graham, can I do a prepared action to move and take out my nunchuck after we push this off?
Sure.
You said it didn't rise up until like the thing hit the deck.
Yeah.
So you guys actually gonna push this one, or do I need to do it for you?
I got a 16, so I'm fine.
I start pushing down and tell him to please help us.
Okay.
-2s all the way.
Right, Hakon, are you rolling? Because they've managed it on their own.
I'm gonna hinder for him being a smart arse.
Alright, roll your hinder.
There.
Are you actually hindering them? Like, are you standing on the other side pushing against them?
I'm gonna stand there and like pretend I'm trying to lift it.
Okay.
And just go, oh, Thonan, aren't you gonna put a bit of effort in?
And then just push.
And then just actually push it.
Okay, so yeah, it falls off. The guy inside looks to be... like his armor looks pretty tattered, like despite the fact that it's been lying there. So it looks as if it wasn't like that good a quality at all when he was first buried. He doesn't have any markings of any of the deity. He doesn't have anything that's like relevant to the actual like look of it.
Mm-hmm.
He has got a kind of very plain looking sword down his side. The only thing that looks any kind of like different or interesting is his belt, which is a kind of like very cleaned looking silver belt that has what looks like a kind of like fanged mouth in the front of it.
Okay.
Guess I'm gonna have a look at that belt and see if anyone could use it.
Okay, so it says, oh no, it's brass actually. Brass buckle on a stout. Oh, it's leather as well. No, it's not. Fuck it, it's silver. It's a silver belt. So it's a brass buckle on the stout silver belt is fashioned to resemble a demonic face. So it's like a kind of fanged face thing. And you believe that the belt will animate, not in the way that the gauntlet does, but in like a kind of way that it would like attack, but you don't know exactly how.
Right. Okie doke. Yeah, I just relay that to everyone and just see if anyone wants it. Cause I'm the magic person and I don't know how to work it.
Say you may as well keep it, and you can we can show it to the prophet later. Because as it's magic, you're probably better off using it than the rest of us once we figure out what it is.
Well, anyone can use magic items. Like magic items can do a lot of things. It's not as if
Yeah.
a magic person needs to wear a magic item.
Can I ask Mira
Mhm.
to detect evil on this fucking thing?
Yeah, you can.
On this belt?
Before
I'm like, rather than carry it, I put it on.
Yeah. There's nothing. There's nothing like. There's no kind of like evil aura coming off of it.
Right,
It's just
so
like a
I'm not
normal
just gonna
magic
get
item.
spontaneously eaten when I wear this belt.
No, it's not going to turn into a chastity belt and hold you captive.
Oh my god, that would be the
As
worst.
funny as that would have
I'd
been.
rather be eaten.
That'd be the worst thing ever.
To be fair
That'd be
though,
fucking hilarious.
who have I actually had sex with?
Very true, actually. Very true.
Exactly. Right, I still don't know what the fuck this is, so I have no idea how to equip it.
Just put it on. It might like reveal itself at some point. That's the thing. You can just
I'm sure it might reveal itself at some point, but that could be an entirely awkward and bad thing.
right. Well, Mira's told you it's not gonna. It's like it's a normal magic item. Like it's not cursed. It's not in any way that's going to be bad. It's just a normal magic item.
I'll whap it on, even just to carry it.
Okay. So you've whapped it on.
Yep.
Cool. Are you guys going to go through the rest of the crypt things in this? So there's one left. Spoilers.
Yeah,
there's nothing in it.
so-
I don't
Okay,
know.
there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
Let's leave.
Cool. So you guys can head out.
I'll
Right.
turn left.
Right. I'm going to tell. I don't know who was here when I said it. I don't know if Will was, but basically what I was saying was, you guys might want to follow logic rather than like process of elimination for getting through this quicker to
We
actually
have
complete
been
it.
following logic,
No, you haven't. That's what I was,
have.
no, you've been following process of elimination.
which is a form
That's
of
a
logic.
form of logic.
It's a form of logic. It's not the logic that I would advise because there's
It's
a
not-
quicker way.
It's not the logic Graham wanted us to use.
Well, no, because there's that. I put stuff in place to do it.
Right,
Fuck you guys. Right, hang on.
Just because you're
right,
the DM
following-
doesn't mean we have to do what you say.
Well, you don't, but if you want to get this completed before time runs out, then you probably should.
Before we fucking run out of time,
Mhm.
let's go follow the marks back to the original route.
Hang on.
Just go through the purple one.
There's something I've got.
Alright.
Or what
Okay. As you guys head out of this room, or as you're heading out of the room, you notice that there's
Yeah,
another
that's what I
like
meant.
marking thing above the door.
This door that we just went in.
Yes.
Right, what is it?
It is. Hang on. I need to fucking copy it properly, and it's just being weird.
It must be weird.
There.
So we had
Left without his master's. All the righteous.
left without his master's call. The righteous man walks forward, and we have behind the veil, even sinners know what's right. So sinners know what's right.
Well, no, that
Behind
makes
is
if you think about
behind.
it, it makes sense because left without his master's call, we went left, and then the righteous man walked straight forward, and we walked pretty much straight from then on to get to this door.
Yeah.
So,
So
if we're getting
behind
to
is
the
behind
evil
is the
place,
veil, and the sinners know what's right. Have you got our map there, Graham?
yeah, we're on it.
Right.
You're on it.
I just scrolled down to see it. So
So, if we go, the only time when it's behind us that right would apply would be here, but that would just lead us back to that door.
mhm.
And it's talking about sinners, though, so it depends, because there's 2 other fucking churches. Oh! Can I go to this crossroads
Mhm.
and try and use perception to see if there's any symbols that mark either of the holy symbols that we had?
You can.
There.
Is that your perception? Right. Okay.
Yes.
There is, and they're both marked on the pathway you've just came down.
Right. Okay, doke. So they, as in, like, they are marked, like, on this bit with the
Yep.
arrow. Sorry, someone just sent me a picture of a dog in the sorting hat. So I suggest we go back to the next, so we should just walk.
I love how it says nonsense.
Alright, let's go through the purple color.
Yep.
And go back to this main bit.
No. No, you don't.
Alright, okay, so we walk through this, where do we go?
You end up at another crossroads. However, there is words written above the door in front.
So wait, we've ended up at a crossroads.
Yep.
Is there a door somewhere?
No, there's like just the kind of like corridors, but above one of the corridors is the words.
Right, which corridor?
The one straight ahead. It's always been straight ahead. For any rating.
Sorry, I'm just gonna keep...
Where are you guys arriving from?
I've literally fucking got the first thing of just maze riddle, and it's now degenerated into Colin riddle. R.I.P.
Rude, that's fucking. Alright.
Gonna have to be Tom Riddle next.
Riddler.
Sorry, Colin Riddle was a guy in our school that killed himself.
That would be Edward Nigma.
Yeah. Right, it's a shame, he was a sound guy. Right,
He was.
words,
He was very good at
they
cricket.
will follow. All the words.
What how?
Hey, let's calm down, you went to a private school too, Porno. Let's calm on this middle class bashing.
But it's so much fun.
Right, the words.
And to be fair, you did only go to Harriet's. I mean,
That is true. Better than Watson's.
Right, can I use Arcane Mark
Mhm.
underneath this sign
Mhm.
to be like... I'm not gonna be like, the fuck.
or for a start, Graham, on the way
Graham,
we've come,
Graham,
I'm doing
Graham,
an arrow
Graham.
and a smiley face.
Can you ping which crossroads we're at?
I think it's this one. I don't know where you are, guys.
Yes, that one that's out in space, because it's not connected to anything that I can know just yet.
Mhm.
Right. So which?
What, right, so does one of the holy symbols have anything written on it?
No. Neither of them do.
We might be
So
taking
which
this
way are
too
we facing
complicated
currently?
because, like, literally they've
Will,
already
which way are we
written
facing?
the arrow.
Will.
We're currently looking down the corridor with the arrow in it. That's the corridor that has...
What I'm thinking though is like we're taking this too literally. Like they've all written the words, and
So
we're
you guys
following.
came from
So
here.
if we just keep going, then we'll get to like where we want to go. Because they've already written the word.
So if we seen the words veil, sinners,
Mhm.
what were the other ones?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Righteous and master written on the floor.
Written on the floor? No, you've seen it written on the walls, along with the rest of it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, this
So-
might actually just be like some fucking bit that we've just come to in the wrong order.
Because to me,
Well, that or
it
it's the
said-
last one, and it's been like GG, well played. You read the words and like you
I
followed us.
suppose so, yeah, fuck it, let's just go straight ahead.
Okay.
I say we follow the ones that say righteous, if that is on the walls. Is that what's on the
What?
wall? Yeah.
No.
What's written on the
No, no.
walls?
What do you mean? What's
that
Literally,
last
the
bit?
one,
The last
the
one.
one, the one we are at, which is this one,
Yeah.
has write the words and they will follow written on the wall that's in the that's going the place of the arrow.
Right. So
So
Let's
our
write the
plan
words.
is to just yeah,
so
we
let's
can't
write.
work out we can't work out the words, so we're just gonna go because we assume we're making
No,
it
but surely
horrendous.
the words are veil, righteous, sinners, and sinner and master. Behind the veil,
Graham, I
so
walked.
that's
I
what's
walked down the
behind us.
corridor.
Okay.
Righteous is forward, so that's forward.
What do I see?
What was it? Right is
You
the
see a
master's
long
left.
corridor that leads on for a while.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to leave your friends behind.
Righteous, yeah, left.
But if your
beside
friends
the
don't
master's
dance,
wall,
and if they don't
and
dance.
sinners know what's
Oh
right.
no, I see
So
what you're
left-
getting at. Yeah.
so
So if
left-
the righteous just go forward,
Yeah,
are we looking for the righteous people though?
yeah, but it says write the words, so let's write the words.
Yeah,
I have
I
chalk.
suppose.
Let's write the
Yeah, I
words.
suppose that would work. Yeah. So if we write righteous
Okay.
on the forward one, left on the
Master on the
fuck was it?
left,
master on
sinner
the
on
left,
the right,
sinner on the right,
and
and
veil
then
behind.
veil behind us where we just came from.
Yeah.
Where are you writing
Yeah.
it?
This is like Fort fucking Boyard right
floor.
now.
On the floor. I'm writing it on the floor in the tunnel.
How are you writing it?
Chalk.
In chalk.
I
In
give them
chalk.
chalk.
Okay.
Just to
We
hurry
have
this
chalk.
thing up.
Okay. And then where are you going?
I'm going to follow the righteous.
Which is what way?
Straight up.
Forward.
Straight ahead.
Okay.
The way I was going.
You guys end up here.
Yeah, so that's the crypt of the righteous. So if we want to get to, because that might not be the cunts that fixed it or that fucked everything up. So
Okay. So
if we
do
go,
we want to go to the do we want to go to the veil?
I would
So that
either
takes us-
I would say either veil or well, I don't know if it's veil or because I don't know how far we go in the veil, but I think the masters might be the right people to go to.
Okay. Let's go the master then. So that would be
So
left.
that's left. So do
This
we go left from where we're coming back? Because that would
So
be like
we go back the way we were, which is where it has them written on the floor, and we go to the one that says master on it.
all right. Okay, so we go that way.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Where
guys
we
end up at a wooden door.
This is the same wooden door that we've
No, it's a closed wooden door. Unless you've closing the doors behind you.
Nah, no one's got any manners.
Okay.
on the door that we previously left, I just write FU diamond on it, and then we follow on the
Mhm.
way we were going.
You could have done FUD and it's FUD as well. That's fuck you, Diamond.
hmm
I rolled a 24 for perception to see if there's spikes I can step on.
There is. Do you want to
Um,
try and sort them?
No, I walk over them. So like I'm like, yeah, there's no traps here, and walk over them,
Okay.
and then go to
Oh,
the
you
door.
actually walk over them, not on them, right? Okay.
Graham,
Yeah,
Graham,
yeah.
Graham,
Yeah.
can I a perception check to see if I notice Soulsby kind of stutter in his step
Why would you do
and then
that?
actively like wander over because I'm
'Cause he
not
can
imagining
do.
you're casually walking in a straight line
And then
You're
just
gonna
kind of
walk
going,
and then go round it
Yeah,
goes.
I doubt I made it overly obvious to be like, oh, not gonna step there.
right, okay. If you want to do this properly, Soulsby,
Right.
roll a sleight of hand check.
I've essentially got to beat 17,
Yep.
but it's not my hand, Graham.
It's still, you're trying to be like subtle in your movements. Shut up.
28, 18. Oh,
Okay, so you just manage. So yeah, Hakon, you're kind of watching him as he's walking down the corridor, and you see a bit where he kind of like does a little kind of like stutter or something, but you think it's just him kind of being cautious.
I've got one more roll that I can make.
What?
Nishoba, who doesn't notice you.
The sofa doesn't see shit. Right, you're fine. So yeah, you make it to the door.
right. Is the
Yeah.
door
Opening the door?
The door is unlocked.
can I do a sleight of hand to open it? Like, oh, well, maybe not.
Does anyone follow down?
Why the fuck is there a sock in my bin?
I don't know. Does anyone follow on?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Roll a reflex save.
I've actually got to find that. Hold on.
Okay. You take
Someone's phone went off.
Jesus. You take 14 damage.
Good God.
Hang on. So yeah, basically everybody's just gonna kind of wander over where you've just kind of walked, and like.
I want to actually disable it afterwards. Like, oh, sorry, I didn't see that one there.
Okay, so you'll actually disable it. Yeah, that's fine. I was going to say because everyone else is just going to have to kind of guess where it was that he stepped and try and get over
I'll
it.
actually disable it afterwards.
Cool. Right. Mira's going to chuck you a heal. Not a very good heal, but she's going to chuck you a heal for 12.
That's pretty good.
Compared to what she could have done, it's not that great.
Well, true, but
What did you
Cool,
lose anyway?
so-
Was it 14? Because that's not that bad.
yeah.
Yeah, it is when I have 24 health.
Joke costs 2 health. It's worth it. Yeah. So
And
do
a
I-
spell slot
yeah,
for your
do
healer.
Do I open the door with a sleight of hand of 14? I want to be pretty sneaky about it.
You open the door with a sleight of hand of 14.
Great. Can I stealth and then go through the door?
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk up and kick the door open.
Okay.
I only got.
So you try and like sneak through and stealth your way, and then the door just gets booted behind you.
Maybe it doesn't
Very
get-
weakly,
I
just kind
just
of.
kick the door and it just makes a noise. I'm just like,
He goes to boot the door open. And it just, like,
You go to
slowly
boot the
bursts
door.
open.
You go to boot the door, and Jonas is like moving it open anyway, just behind him.
I follow them through the door.
Okay, so you guys get
Clusterfuck
through.
this clusterfuck continues.
You guys go through, and you open into a large room that in the center of it, you see a large red circle marked on the floor. That from here you can't really see it, but it's basically the same kind of symbol that there was on that house crest outside is marked onto the floor in blood. Very, very dried blood. Above it is a floating kind of orb that's split into 2 halves, and inside the orb is a black kind of collection of basically the only thing I can think of for a comparison is the Animus in WoW, Dark Animus. I don't know if everybody's seen that fight, but in that fight is it's a big kind of like red orb of kind of like swirling like liquid, whereas this is like a kind of like black liquid stuff. It looks very similar to the stuff you saw before,
Okay.
and that currently Thonan has
So
vials
the
of.
stuff we saw before. Do you mean in the previous town?
Mhm. Yeah.
Lovely.
And it's that kind of like black swirling stuff inside it, and it's currently like spinning, and
so-
it's kind of emanating this kind of like dark wave of like you get a really uneasy feeling in the room. Like it feels kind of weird.
Is there anything else in the room or not?
You notice that all of the stonework.
really legitly quickly drawn, by the way. I mean, the square is completely off center, but who cares?
What have you drawn?
Alright.
Oh Jesus!
Um,
What? The room.
Hang on, I'll make it easier.
Oh,
I'll
have,
make
you
it easier
actually got,
for
have you actually got like a tab for this?
No, I have the same tab that we had before, and we're going to have to move further away because I put it in the same room, so it's fucking whatever.
smart one, Grim.
There you go. There's the red thing on the floor.
Oh, okay.
I'll need to move. Actually, I'll try and move it across. I'm going to move. Can you guys move your tokens, and I'll
I've
sort.
already moved my token.
Very good, Salisbury. Very good. Move all the other tokens, and I'm going to stick this on the GM layer, so it's gone just now. That is not on that layer because it's on map.
I'm a map. I'm a map. I'm a map.
That's one thing I got annoyed with is that you had to go to map layer to interact with map things, even if it was to shift them.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to move this. Basically, the large circle thing is pretty much in the center, and around the room you can see that there is a lot of kind of like everything looks kind of like dirty and just it's all kind of gray, like brown grey. It looks as if it's all rotten and plagued, and everything is kind of spreading outward from this point.
It's not like there's nothing else like significant in the room though.
No, the room is a lot
It's
bigger
just
than
like-
that, by the way.
Ah, right.
However,
take the outside of the map. As this
wait. In the room, there is 3 statues that are all standing. So you guys are at one entrance, and in the other 3 corners is 3 statues that are standing. And they're currently standing with their swords in front of them, kind of like, I don't know if you guys can see me, but they're kind of like that, with the swords going down to the floor.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And they're
So
definitely.
they're in like vigil stance, right?
Yep.
I suggest that maybe before we do anything else, we surround one of the statues in the hope that we can take it down before maybe anything else happens.
Don't know. I think there's more to this. Like,
Hmm.
right.
That's more
I
means so we're
see-
prepared if something goes wrong.
Preparation never fucking helped anyone.
Ah, fair one.
You can move about if you want them.
That's not a fair one. Preparation helps lots of people.
I'm just standing here. Can I see from here if the statues are different from each other?
No, they all look the same.
Do they have any markings on them?
None that are too specific.
So none of them that match anything to do with like the religions we've seen or the house, the
Nope.
dial, the sundial thing in the middle of the room.
Nothing like that.
What-
There's just a ritual in the
What are the
center.
markings? What are the markings, Graham?
They're just carved into the stone. They're like kind of stone statues.
Yeah, but what do the markings look like?
Just detail. It's like detail of the statues. There's nothing that's
Oh,
like
right.
a kind of
Okay.
obvious marking. It's just like to make it look fancy.
Sorry, it's just when you were discussing markings, I assumed it was something.
No,
that
not
we
really.
could say, oh, that's this.
Graham,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm gonna move around like the edge of the room. I've rolled a 17 on stealth, which is probably wank. They're statues anyway, though.
Okay.
So I want to move like slightly closer, but still within like a reasonable gap, and not put them in between me and the rest of the party yet.
Okay.
Does anything happen as I get closer?
No, not really. Closer to what? Do you mean closer to the statue or closer to the center?
Closer to the statue.
Oh, nothing.
I'm gonna walk over here to this statue.
Which statue? Are you moved, you guys?
The one where my characters. Yeah, with my character.
Same one.
I can't see your character moving.
Yeah, neither
Both
can
of my, I've moved all of my characters over to one of the statues.
Oh,
Which
your
statue?
connection to the server has been interrupted. Fantastic.
I was about to say, I think that might be happening because I can't see it either.
Yeah.
Which statue are you going towards, Porno?
The bottom one.
Right. Okay.
I'll kind of go round
Um,
towards the same one as Porno as well then. Just
Does
so that
the-
we,
I want to
Yeah,
touch
sure.
the statue, Graham.
Right.
as
Does
he's
anything
doing that,
happen
can
when
I be on the
does any-
opposite side of the statue?
Does anything happen when I touch it?
No, it just feels like a normal statue.
Does it if I push it, will it rotate?
No, it's fairly solid. It feels
Okay, so-
quite weighty.
So which way is it facing?
They're all facing the center.
So they're all facing it in the center, and I can't like just trying to move it. I can't move it.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Hang on, I'll turn it.
So what I'm thinking,
It's not the
Porno,
centre,
is
whatever,
if me and
close
you
enough.
kind of surround one, and we can try and if something happens when Will tries and sorts out the thing in the middle, or moves towards the middle, we can maybe take one down before.
Hmm.
Right, Will, can you
it's two
roll?
feet.
I'm reloading. I tried to reload roll 20 because I got the interrupt thing.
Have you guys got that as well?
Yeah.
Right, well, it's probably just down just now. But yeah, can you? What's your knowledge arcana? And I'll roll.
11, I believe.
Plus 11, right? Okay, I'll roll. Okay, so you got an 18, which means you got a 30? No, 29. So yeah, you can remember that reading through your little book, your Necronomicon book that you've got.
Yeah.
Nom, nom, nom.
You remember a ritual that kind of looks similar to what's kind of like what you're seeing here, which was described as the ritual of pestilence.
Right.
And you can probably whip the book out and kind of quickly look through to it.
Cool.
Um,
Just fucking earmarked it. Just highlighted it.
yeah. So right, reading through. If you were reading out loud, other people near you will feel very sick. But because you're reading
I'm
in.
not gonna do that. Yet.
Okay. But yeah, so you basically like start reading through it, and it kind of outlines the steps to create it, but it also notes how to reverse it.
Right. Can I see if there's anything to do with statues in the ritual?
There's not.
Right. So, lads, I think it's a fair assumption that these statues are here to prevent people fucking with this ritual.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is if me and Hakon here kind of surround one, we can maybe try and take one down before. And then we
Well, even
make it
better,
to a 2v.
depending on how well this unfucking of the thing goes,
Right, Graham.
we could,
While we are preparing for the unfucking of the thing,
Mhm.
I want to take 2 seeds
Uh huh.
and put them at the base of the other 2 statues.
Cool.
So I am down to 9. And then me
What
and
were you
Souls are
saying,
gonna
Will?
well, I was gonna say, I mean, another scenario is that if we unfuck the ritual and have the time, if we book it out the way we came in, we could just throw them in a pit and run. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
but as in, so me and Hakon can serve as a distraction while you get the chance to do that.
oh no, I meant as in like we unfuck.
He run away first, then he drops the pit behind us.
Yeah, then we all book it out, and when they try and funnel through the door, we just send them into a pit, and then just use the time to get the fuck out.
Well, how quickly can you reverse the?
I don't know that yet.
That's my. So as in, we can always full withdraw.
So yeah. Anyway, what's the story about reversal of?
It basically states to reverse it, you need to break the circle, and then channel your own energy into it to like reverse the spin of it, to like basically send it backwards. And so anything that was sent out is now getting chucked in. And that will
This is
take
gonna take a long time.
no, well, not a long time. It takes 2 minutes, which in rounds is a long time.
Yeah.
120, I think.
No,
No, how
20.
many? 20 rounds. Okay.
But still, so quite a
Oh, yeah.
while. So I think the plan of just making a pit and running away is not gonna
And
work.
basically during that time, Thonan would need to channel into the ritual
Yeah.
to make sure it continues until it's complete.
So maybe what you could do
Could
is start.
Mira channel into the ritual?
No, because she has no clue about any of that stuff that he's
Also,
been
she's
reading
got
in the
some
book.
Big lightning bolts and stuff.
She's also good at dealing with things that aren't actually. Yeah, I was going to say things that aren't like physical.
Right. I've got an idea that can actually help for this planning.
Also,
I'm
Porno,
gonna
you're in its
say-
square.
Yeah, well, also my Windows 24
Finally the
loaded up yet.
dragons have hatched. Amazing.
Oh, is that where you moved? Right. Okay.
Right. So Mira,
Mhm.
she is reasonable at using magic, right?
Mhm.
Is she's a divine caster though, right?
She is.
Cunt. Maybe not. Because you can't use stuff that's outside of your school.
Yeah, she would not be
What-
able to help you with this because she's not studied any of it.
What?
Oh no,
how-
it was more just in case I could give her my invisibility scroll and she
Well,
could.
what's the?
No, she can't do that.
Well, what's the duration on your pit?
5 rounds? 4 rounds?
It's like I think it's your caster level.
Yeah, so 4 rounds.
So you could.
I've added little things, Graham.
Have you?
Yeah,
Has it updated them?
should have done.
Can you see Can you see things moving? Mira's
I've added
Mira's
2 of those.
moving. Mira's been stretched. Yeah, I
Can't
can't
see
see them. Yeah, I might have timed out again. Right, so
Okay.
I'm assuming you've planted them in front of the other 2 things, yeah?
Yes, I have.
Okay, I'll mark a thing. Actually, wait, that's a free hand.
What
Just
I'm-
to let you know,
what
I've
I'm-
got 9 left.
Cool. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm
So
still
could
connected
Will
to her.
break the channel and then re-establish it, or would he have to start it totally new again?
He would have to start it new again. So it needs to be like a solid channel.
Yeah.
So what-
So if I have to, why don't we?
Because you
break
could start the
if
channel.
we could try break the circle, and if that activates these things, then we could just all deal with them, and once they're dealt with, I
Yeah.
can just sit and channel.
But what you could do is just start the channel, and then as soon as they start moving, stop, and then
Well, if it's a full channel we need, then that's kind of pointless, isn't it?
Because then you'd have to restart it again, and then if those things, like if he stops it and they stop moving and become statues,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to start beating on statues,
True.
which might get more
Right.
difficult than beating on
So
something that's
Are
moving.
they skeleton statues as well?
No, they look like kind of like large ladies, basically.
Okay.
Not
just
large as in
based-
fat, large as in like they're big.
It's just based on what weapon I have out when we start. So yeah, I say we're probably ready to go.
I've managed to put stuff down. Porno, you've got the things marked in front of the two other statues. I
my
can see you
connection-
guys in front of that one.
Yeah, my connection's interrupted as well. But,
So is mine.
Yeah. Okay, doke.
Can you guys still roll to like do stuff?
I'm in the loading screen, so
Oh right, okay, you've restarted it. Alright.
I just chucked a roll in, so.
I can roll. So
anyway, yeah, I've got IRL dice as well. But so, do you want to try and break this circle then, Thonan, and we'll
Yep.
goes down.
Let's fucking throw down.
Mira's going to stand with like closer to you in the
Okay.
center, and kind of
Mhm.
like just kind of keep an eye on everything else, just so that she's kind of more central.
Yeah.
If you guys are surrounding that other one.
So yeah, the idea is to bring this one down quick as we can, so we can deal with the others.
Cool.
I am going to. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Invis on myself,
Okay.
and then like rub the circle out.
Right. I can tell you that standing like holding that channel will probably break your invis, because you're actively like engaging and stuff.
I'm not attacking shit.
You're not attacking, but you're basically trying to draw negative energy and corruption back into a fucking orb, using your own like energy.
God damn it.
You can cast other things in yourself, like buffs and stuff, rather than.
Yeah, I could, but the 4 minute of invisibility would have just made that really fucking easy, especially now that I've cast it.
Have you cast it?
Well, I said it before you told me that.
Yeah.
Well, at least if they come alive now, then you'll be fine.
Well, yeah, you are invisible, so yeah.
Yeah, if they come alive now, as opposed to when I actually need to stand still and not defend myself when I could have used the invisibility.
Can you
Right,
not use your Can you not use your hood and then like is that have to be done every
I
round?
need to hold it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself
Okay.
for. Wait, where the fuck is it? Duration? Oh, 4 hours. Yeah, I'm fucking. That's
Sorted.
fine.
Roll 20's caught up again. By the looks of it.
Yes. Alright, I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast. Oh, you've got things up.
What things?
Like areas for pornos, fucking.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
what you could do is put one of the statues in a pit, so
It
that
has
there's
to.
four rounds, and then it will walk in a seed. So then that'll further
Uh,
delay one of them
Yeah, but
when you start.
a pit is a big thing for.
Yeah, but you can just put the pit behind, so the diameter is just less than where the seed is.
Yeah, but a pit's a big thing for just one statue.
Yeah, but like it gives us time to deal with. Then it's like it's still going to be like 3 on 1.
I can also put before I waste a fucking second level spell. Again, I'm gonna chuck a bunch of grease.
Okay.
Like here. What is it? Grease covers a solid set. Yeah, layer of slippery grease. One object or 10-foot square. So I'm just gonna put it like in this kind of off-center square. Like I'm assuming it would, if this came to life, it would walk like here.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna just chuck grease like in front of where this seed thing is. So after it gets out the seed, it has to cross some grease.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. Yeah, that's all I'm doing for now. Let's fucking do this.
Okay. So you go down, you break the circle. So you basically just put your hand on it and just kind of wipe it, so it's like broken. And
Yeah, I'm gonna go spirit bomb mode.
right. So yeah, you kind of like just raise your hands up, pointing at it, channeling energy through it. You see kind of like sparks and stuff start to happen, and you can see that the orb initially starts to slow down. So within the first minute of the ritual, Nothing really happens. Just the orb that's spinning slows down, and you can see it kind of like fighting against itself to kind of go backwards. After the first minute, stuff starts getting a bit more interesting, like lightning, not like, well, kind of like, yeah, like kind of sparks and stuff coming off of it, and you can see kind of like the air in the room and like all the kind of like stuff, the corruption stuff that's going out of it, start to kind of like move. So nothing on the walls moves, but like any of the kind of air in the room starts to spiral round the center, and everything starts to kind of get like pulled in. And with about 30 seconds of the ritual remaining, the statues around the room, you guys hear what sounds like laughter and kind of like shouting,
Those
and
fucking
ghosts that you saw at the start appear and will each go in one of the statues and possess it. Where it'll, like, basically they all go in and their eyes glow kind of like this kind of like blue color. Like,
Does this include the lad that we have been helping?
no,
No.
just the
Oh,
three,
the
the three
other
other
three.
ones. Yeah.
Okay.
So the three other ones, and all three of the statues will be like begin to animate, and they basically take their sword, hold it out like kind of like over the shoulder kind of thing, and just start kind of like getting ready to move. So what we're going to do is every round they're going to make a move, and you guys get one action each. So we're not doing initiative; it's just like their turn, your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys can
Do we
each
go
get your move
first,
first.
or-
Yep, because you see them animate, you get ready, and
Yeah.
you can kind of you're ready to attack them.
So they're still stone.
Yeah, they're still stone. They're just statues, but they're moving now. It's kind of like you can hear like the grinding of of them when they're moving. Like it doesn't.
This is a bit like gay to ask, but like, how do like normal stone do they get totally fucked?
How would what do on stone?
Normal like swords and stuff.
Not great.
Yeah.
But you could certainly do something to it, but it wouldn't. You'd have to hit it hard enough.
There's a blunt weapons.
Just to let you know, Graham, I would have had my club out.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably would have done the same as I saw them animate and not turn into like living things and still stay as stone.
Okay.
I'm sure my character would know that his swords are useless at this point and like take his mad numbers.
Yeah, you could take chips off them, man. Would be
Yeah,
something.
but like heavy weapons probably.
Okay,
work
what's
better.
your actions? What are you doing?
I think
I'm going to take a two-handed swing with my club at this one in front of me.
Okay, roll.
Plus my melee, which is that. -2 for being unskilled, is that.
Okay, that's a hit.
So I should roll d20 plus that. Nope, not d20. So
that would be a lot of damage.
You do 19 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Cool. And that's you hitting with a mace
Club.
club.
It's a club.
Cool. Okay, give me 1 second. I've actually not updated their health bars, which is a bit annoying because I thought I had, but well, I must have been when I copied them across because I copied them from the other page. Cool. Okay. So who else is making an attack?
Yeah,
now?
I'll go. I'm going to use one of my special abilities to attack twice.
Cool. What are you attacking with?
My nunchuck.
Cool.
So it's a 23 and a 19.
Cool. Both hit.
Damage is. So that's 3 and 7 damage, but then I also get 2d6 for each one for being sneak attack.
Yep.
So I'll just wrap that up to 4d6.
Roll it separate.
Oh.
Never mind. I can work it out. It's fine. I'll take the first
So
and
the
second, third, and
first
fourth.
two, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So do you want to calculate that, or
I'm working out.
that's fine? It's just before I add them up and tell you.
It'll be because they've got. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to finish that sentence.
I know what they've got.
Fucking-
Okay.
Yeah.
So Nashoba. Nashoba wants to attack.
Nashoba's going to try and do a trip.
Okay.
So rather than attack, just try and trip up its leg.
Okay. Go for it.
Basically, because Nashoba's attack's a bite, and it wouldn't bite stone.
Am I under the assumption though we only need to keep Will safe for another 5 rounds though?
Yes, that is correct.
I got a 9.
Okay, that is not going to trip it.
Cool.
Right. So Mira is going to cast.
Lightning.
She's gonna. I'm trying to work out what she's gonna cast this round. Hang on. Oh, she might do that actually. She probably could have self-buffed or pre-buffed that, but too late now. Where is it?
Oh, this is pretty funny. Since Skype.
Wait, what? She can do that? Since when's that a thing? Holy shit! Okay, she's gonna do that then. Jesus. So yeah, she's gonna summon a small storm around Will.
Stormy.
Yeah.
Stormy weather time.
Okay, so yeah, you've got a storm around you, which gives you 20% concealment for 2 rounds. Ah, fuck. It's 2 rounds. Sorry, never mind. She can use it 5 times a day though, so fuck it. But yeah, I don't know how long. Yeah, she would just do it as a kind of protective thing. Yeah, so she's doing that. And each of these guys is going to make a step forward, including this one, so you might want to move. Because it's stepping forward regardless of you.
Oh, right, okay.
So these 2 traps, these 2 seeds will activate, and they're going to root those ones in place. So they'll last for 4 rounds.
Yep.
Or until they can break the check to get out of it. But they're only going to be able to make the check on their next turn.
Yep.
What is that circle for?
The grease.
Oh, is that there?
Well, it's a 10-foot thing.
Okay. Cool. That one is definitely getting. It's like a obstacle course to get to you.
Well,
Cool.
it's the closest one.
You guys turn. On you go.
Okay, well, I'm going to cast Leaf Blades, Graham.
Okay.
Oh God,
Which
what was
me-
there?
Which
fucking
makes,
do something. You fucking let us.
which which makes my weapons do damage as if they are 1 size bigger.
Right.
Oh, nice. It's like gravity. But
So you're hitting as if it's a large weapon.
for good things.
Yes.
Okay. It's pretty
so
good.
So that takes it from. I'm just going to check, but I think that takes it to D8.
If it's a D6, it'll go to a D8 because it goes up a
Yeah.
dice category.
That's what I thought.
Storm picks up. Dice category 8.
That's all I can do in my turn because it's a standard action.
Is that everyone's
And
weapon, or is that?
No, just my own.
Yeah. Everybody else
And
can do stuff now.
It lasts for 2 minutes.
Okay. Cool.
I'm
So
I'm
you're
literally gonna. Have I taken like a chunk out of this thing or not really?
Yeah, it's a D8, Graham.
you hit it. You definitely hit it.
Um,
You've definitely taken
So-
chunks.
I'm literally just gonna do the same thing again.
Okay.
Try and just beat the shit out of this one.
Cool. You don't get your sneak attack, unfortunately.
Can I move so I can move somewhere else though and get.
If Porno takes a 5-foot step in front of it, you get flanking, or if you move to the side or something. If you guys can flank it, then yeah.
After seeing it move, like if you move round to its side, Soulsby, because Neshoba's going to be here trying to get
here
the
or to its actual side.
It's actual side, so like across from the shoulder.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you do that, you get flanking, so you've got it.
1 second, Soulsby, I'm just going to try and trip it.
And then I can just coup de grace.
You can't coup de grace something that's tripped.
It has
not
to be
helpless if it's
It
tripped?
has to be helpless.
No,
It's on
it's
the ground.
prone. Yep.
16, Graham.
16? No.
Oh, I thought there was another BB Larson fucking Undying Rationalist book out. Oh my god.
It must be soon. I'm gonna do the same thing again, Graham.
Go for it.
18. Oh no.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. That's a 1d6 plus 1. So.
Yeah, that was a 1d6 plus 1. Is that not your roll to hit? Is that not your damage? Because it hits.
Yeah, but I'm rolling to hit again as well.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Does
your
the
first
first one
damage.
hit?
Yeah, that's your first damage. So roll another one. Roll another hit. That's also hits.
Is it?
Yeah, they're fucking statues, Sogsby.
Hard to miss.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
This damage is just. And then it's sneak attack again. So.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Sogsby. Holy hell. Okay, right. Give me a second.
DR's everywhere though. Bastard.
You hit it fucking hard though. Okay,
Yeah,
it's starting to
okay,
crumble.
none
Like
trucks
it's
coming
looking like it's starting to like fall apart. Okay, so they're going to make a strength check on both of those to try and break free. Did I tell you what it is to break out of them?
No, you didn't. You just said this is what I've got here. Seeds of Wild Growth.
DC 20.
I had 12 Trap to Pin. Didn't give me a DC for them.
The
DC
DC it's close to that. It's fucking high.
I would imagine so. Like I would imagine it's above 20.
Where is it? Signed. I got it written down. 20 plus your caster level.
20 plus my caster level.
So it's
that
24.
would be 4. Yeah, 24.
Yeah, so it's a 24. Okay, so one of them breaks free, the other one doesn't. So this one breaks free.
The one that broke free, does it have a moustache and is it pushing a Hoover?
No.
Okay.
Right. So this one here is going to take a step forward. That one's going to break free of its thing, and this one's
Okay.
going to like just struggle.
So which
Wildly
one's
flail.
broken free?
And it's your turn again.
This one here.
Oh, the sheer irony is
Right,
not.
I'm going to smack this one with my club.
Okay.
I assume I hit.
Yep.
9 damage.
Cool. Cool. Who else is attacking?
Can I 5-foot step and then move, or is that my whole movement? Isn't it?
That's your movement.
Now I don't have flanking.
Nishoba's not moved yet. Because Nishoba can move there, then you've got flanking. Because there's a
Yeah.
angle.
Go for it. See what happens.
Is Nishoba going to try and trip again?
Yeah.
Just in case.
Can do.
I mean, I know it's probably pretty high, but
17.
You can potentially destroy it.
I know. I'll take it.
17 on the
doesn't
trip, Graham.
No.
Cool.
Right. I'm going to do the same thing again, Graham.
Go for it.
So 21 hits.
Yep.
24, I assume.
One hits. Roll.
Damage 6.
Okay. Roll your sneak attack. You might be able to destroy it, Soulsby.
Oh
Oh, you've gone and fucked it.
no! I didn't fucking roll 20. Fucked it for me.
Oh wait, what? There we go. So yeah, it's still kicking. Right, Mira's going to cast Channel Positive Energy in an attempt to not hurt the statues, but hurt the ghosts inside.
Fair one. They're probably, hopefully, kind of wanked at the moment.
I need to try and find how much a Channel Positive Energy does because I can't actually find it on a list of stuff. She's got quick channel, but I don't know what it actually says. The thing. I think it's 3d6. Yeah, it's 3d6. Okay, so she does 3d6 to try and hit them. Okay, so that's that. Cool. Okay, so yeah, she manages to hit it. Them. So he hits for 14 damage, and they're going to make will saves. And basically, depending on what happens. Okay, so 1 passes, 2 passes, right? Okay, so 2 passes, and it was the first 2, and we're going that way. So,
Really, if I was close, that one must be dead.
so yeah, she hits them. She hits the ghost inside, basically. You don't really notice anything because it's just a statue.
Yeah, again, doing nothing.
We'll
How
see.
many rounds has that been now, Graham? 4?
3.
3?
Well, no, they've.
Yeah, no, it is 3. It is 3. You're correct.
Okay, so their statues are going to move again.
Cool.
So see how they go on. So they're going to take a step here. This one's now going to take a step because it's free. This one's going to try and break out. And it's going to succeed. So it's now broken out of that. Fucking get out of there. Cool. It's your guys' turn again.
Right.
I'm going to move opposite Nashoba. Oh, no, I'm not.
Wait a second. No, I'm gonna move over here and take a swing at this other one.
Okay.
An 18.
Hits. You're also inside its hit thing. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll move myself in a moment, right?
You moved.
7 damage.
7 damage. Cool. Okay.
Right. Souls boot.
So I'm going to roll to hit this one.
Go for it.
25.
Hits.
4 damage, and then oh my god, that sneak attack damage literally couldn't be any worse.
Still standing.
Right. Nashoba's going to try and like give it a
A
bit
good
of a
old
knock.
trip.
Yeah. No, I was going to try and like, attack it this time.
Okay.
11.
Miss.
Cool.
Right. Mira's going to try another channel of positive energy. So she's going to do.
Would we not get healing on that?
You would, yeah. You're basically all full health now. Like, if there's any damage taken, you're full health.
I was only missing 2.
Right, yeah,
I
she's.
thought I'd make sure before I.
She's in the last 2 rounds. She's healed 27.
Yeah, I think I'm full health.
Okay, so 2 of them. Okay, so this one here stops moving,
Cool.
and this one stops moving, and you hear like the shrieks of the ghosts from inside them, and their kind of like eyes dim off, and this one's kind of still going. So it's now its turn. So it's going to take a step forward. It's got 1 more. So next round it could get there and take a swing.
Well, it's got grease in its way, doesn't it?
No, this is the only one that's still active.
Oh, right, okay, the one that I swung at last time.
Yep.
Is it? So it's. Yeah, it is. Cool. So.
Will's actually like kind of.
Right, so is it me, yeah?
You're actually like there.
Is it our turn to go?
Yeah, it's your turn. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to move around here.
Remember, you guys can all move at the same time. So, if you want to move around to get flanking on him at that point, yeah, you can attack now.
Yeah, I'll just let them.
11, so I've missed.
Okay.
14.
Hit.
17 to trip.
Cool.
I did 5 and 10 damage.
So the trip doesn't work. You did how much? 5, 10. Cool. Okay. Right. Mira, what's she got left? She can do another one of those stormburst things, or she might be able to do something else. I don't think she's got anything that's that protecting though. Try to see if she's in to like buff up Will any further.
Should she not just try and heal it again?
She's not got any more of them left. She could try and walk up and heal it, but she would just be touching the statue. She can't actually touch the ghost. Whereas the channel positive energy is anything in the area. Fuck it. I'll go for a storm burst then. So you've got 20% concealment. So that's something. Right. So it's going to move forward, and it's going to take 1 swing. So basically, unless this outright kills you, or the ritual is going to complete.
Have to hit me first.
I know. That's what I'm going. I'm going to roll a hit. Okay. Oh, it rolled a 3. So I'm assuming it doesn't hit you, even with all its fucking plus mods.
What does that equal?
That equals 15.
No, it does
This
not.
is plus 12 to hit.
Yeah.
If I hadn't used mage armor, it would have.
Right. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna roll and see how much damage it would have done, because I'm curious. Oh, you may have. You would have been alright actually. It wouldn't have done that much. It would have done 17.
Not that much.
It wouldn't have one-shot you.
I'm still alive.
So yeah, it basically like goes to take a swing at you, misses, and with that, the ritual completes, and the orb begins to spin the other way. Everything gets sucked in to it, including the ghost that was left. Because it's like fucking close by, so it just gets drawn in, and the orb kind of spins around the other way, closes itself over, and then just falls on the ground in front of you. And you can see on the front of it, there is something that looks like that thing that you got. So if you want to quickly plug it in, so it keeps it shut.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, plug the beetle into it.
Okay, and then it rotates a couple of times, and then the little light on it flashes, and then it means you've caught it. No,
I was hammering B the whole time.
yeah. Oh, everybody knows you hammer A. But yeah, so you've managed to like prevent things happening and everything's get pulled back in.
Yay!
And we'll leave it there because we're over time by quite a bit.
Spooky boogie.